Good morning, everyone. I am Ashish Sharma, giving a lecture demo for junior part-time mathematics faculty for the classes 6 to 10th. I'm an experienced faculty, having 21 years experience and having taught in a reputed school of university like Choithan School, Satyasai School, and Shishupuri School. And right now I'm working with Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan as a TGT mathematics. So, students, if I give you an operation of division, suppose we have to divide this number 7 by 2. So what will be your answer? Yes, start division in your copy and tell me your answer. Okay, correct. So it will go 3 times and it will come 6. Now इसको माइनस कर देते हैं, so remainder will be coming 1. Right? Now you all know, since your earlier classes, in 4th class we have studied about the names of these numbers. What is this 3? What do you call it? Yes, this is called a quotient. What about this? It is called, yes, divisor. And what about 7? Yes, this is called dividend. And the last but not the least, what do we call it? Remainder. Now you have been performing a reverse operation to check your division process, whether this division is correct or not. So how you check your division process? It's a simple dividend is equals to divisor multiplied with quotient, and then you add the remainder. So this expression comes like this. So this is a simple division which you have been performing since your lower classes. So today we are going to revisit again the same process with different cover, a new cover, right, in 10th class. Now tell me, in 9th class there was a chapter, Euclid geometry. How many of you studied that chapter? Okay, very few of you. The reason is very simple, because this chapter is now deleted from 9th class syllabus, so some of you have studied about it, but you have heard about the name of Euclid. So Euclid was a very famous mathematician, a Greek mathematician, and he has contributed a lot for the geometry. In fact, he was known as the father of geometry. So Euclid has compiled all the work done by different mathematicians in the form of a book that is called Elements of Geometry, and it is having various parts. In these parts he has compiled all the work done by various mathematicians, and very few of you knowing that Euclid has contributed not only for the geometry, in fact he has contributed for the number system also, which is the very fundamental topic for mathematics. See, number system, Euclid has given a division lemma, which we have just now written in the form of cross-checking of division process. And what is that division lemma? Euclid said that if A and B are any two positive real numbers, then corresponding to these two real numbers there exist two more real numbers, Q and R, such that this number A can be written B into Q plus R, where this R is defined as its value is greater than equals to 0 or less than B. So this statement is given by Euclid to the world for the number system. A equals to BQ plus R, where R is greater than equals to 0 and less than B. This is called Euclid division lemma, and this division lemma is having wide application in the field of mathematics. We can find SCF of numbers, real numbers, with the help of this division lemma, and this is called Euclid division algorithm. So now we'll see how we can find SCF of 2 numbers, SCF of 3 numbers with the help of this Euclid division lemma. Let us see. So I hope you have gone through Euclid division algorithm, which I explained in my video sent to you just now. And after understanding Euclid division algorithm, we'll start exercise 1.1. And you can see here I have written the first question of this exercise, in which we have instructed use Euclid division algorithm to find the HCF of these two numbers, 135 and 225. So you can see here two numbers are visible, 135 and 225. And as we have seen in Euclid division algorithm, there were two numbers A and B. So confusion अब ये होता है कि इन दोनों में से किसको A और किसको B कहा जाए. So इसमें कोई confusion की जरूरत नहीं है. जो भी नंबर बड़ा होगा that will be taken as A. So I am taking 225 as A, and the smaller one, that is 135, will be taken as B. So now we have two numbers A and B according to Euclid division lemma. A is 225 and B is 135. Now after this, how will use Euclid division lemma to find the HCF of these two numbers? So you have learned in 6th class how to find HCF of two numbers, right? By division method. The same method we are applying here. In rough column, we'll divide the bigger number, that is 225, by the smaller one, 135. So 135 is here divisor and 225 is dividend. Now how many times it will go? So we'll check. 135 one side is 135, which is smaller to 225. Now we'll check 135 2s are, that is 270. So 270 is more than 225. That means only one time we can divide it. So I am writing here 1 times 135 one side is 135. Then we'll subtract it. I hope all of you know the division process, right? Now 5 minus 5 is 0. 12 minus 3 is 9, and here nothing is left. So we left with remainder 90. This is remainder 90, and you can see 90 is smaller than 135. That means now further division is not possible. अब हम आगे division नहीं कर सकते हैं. तो अब हम क्या करेंगे? यहाँ पर लिखेंगे 225 को, that is A as per Euclid division lemma. A equals to BQ plus R. A की जगह पर 225 है, B की जगह पर आपका है 135, Q की जगह पर है 1, so into 1 प्लस रिमाइंडर हमारे पास में कितना है 90, तो यहां पर आ जाएगा 90. दिस इज वेरी फर्स्ट स्टेप ऑफ यूक्लिड डिवीजन लेमा टू फाइंड द एचसीएफ. नाउ द प्रोसेस विल चेंज. अब हम 90 से डिवाइड करेंगे 135 को. सो 90 अब हमारा बन जाएगा डिवाइजर और 135 हो जाएगा डिविडेंड. क्लियर? जो रिमाइंडर था वो क्या बन गया हमारा नेक्स्ट डिवाइजर, और जो पहले वाला डिवाइजर था वो बन गया है डिविडेंड. मतलब ए और बी चेंज हो गए हैं. जो रिमाइंडर था वो हमारा क्या बन गया है बी, और जो बी था वो बन गया है ए. तो हर बार ऐसा ही होगा, जो बी होगा वो क्या बन जाएगा ए और आर बन जाएगा बी. डिवाइड करने की प्रोसेस करें. 90 1 जा 90, 90 2 जा 180, और आप देख सकते हैं कि 180 जो है वो 135 से बड़ा है. इसका मतलब 2 टाइम नहीं जाएगा, 1 टाइम जाएगा. सो 1 टाइम में इसको डिवाइड कर रहा हूं. 90 1 जा 90. आफ्टर सब्ट्रैक्शन विल गेट 45. सो हियर this is second step in which remainder is coming 45, which is smaller than 90, so we cannot proceed further. अभी हम आगे डिवाइड नहीं कर सकते हैं, तो यूक्लिड डिवीजन लेमा को यहां पर हम कंटिन्यू करेंगे. अब 135 को हम यहां पर लिखेंगे क्योंकि हमारा ये नया a था, और ये 135 किसके बराबर होगा अकॉर्डिंग टू यूक्लिड डिवीजन लेमा b इंटू क्यू, दैट इज 90 इंटू 1 प्लस रिमाइंडर. अब हमारा रिमाइंडर कितना है 45. सो यहाँ पे लिख देंगे 45 को। दिस इज स्टेप नंबर 2। ये कब तक चलेगी स्टेप, क्या करते जाएंगे, जब तक रिमाइंडर आपका 0 नहीं हो जाता है तब तक ये स्टेप रिपीट होती रहेगी। मतलब हर बार जो आपका आर होगा वो बन जाएगा बी और बी बन जाएगा ए। तो अब हम जा रहे हैं थर्ड स्टेप पे, जिसमें 45 हमारा क्या बन जाएगा, बी, और 90 किसकी जगह पर जाएगा, ए की जगह पर। तो देखिए आप, मैं अब 45 को ले आया हूं बी की जगह पर, और जो 90 हमारा पहले वाला बी था वो बन गया है ए। 45 की टेबल में 90 आता है 2 टाइम्स, ये हमको पता है, 45 2 जा, तो डायरेक्टली हम डिवाइड कर रहे हैं, माइनस करने पर रिमाइंडर आ गया 0। रिमाइंडर 0 आ गया है, इसका मतलब है हमारा आंसर आ गया है। तो जो 45 था हमारा, दैट इज लास्ट डिवाइजर, वही हमारा एचसीएफ है। तो इसको हम लिख देंगे थर्ड स्टेप में, बी हमारा है 45 और ए था 90, तो ए इक्वल्स टू बी क्यू, बी की जगह पे 45 इंटू क्यू की प्लेस पर 2 प्लस रिमाइंडर इज 0। So we can say here HCF of these two number 135 and 225 is 45. So our answer has come, that is 45. This is how we'll find the HCF of any two real number by using Euclid division lemma. I hope you have understood it. So there are some more question in this, some more parts in this question which you will solve as homework. Okay.